Hey guys, Kai here. Kai is my nickname. I chose it because it means positive energy, and it is digging down into my roots, and I think it's very important never to forget where you came from. So if you don't know already, my grandmother was 100% Japanese, and that's where that name originates from. I am going to speak on a lot of different topics, obviously not all at once, but I'm going to post a variation of different videos, and I'm just going to enlighten you that there are a lot of testimonies that I'm going to give. And I can first say that the most tragic experience that I've ever experienced in my life is losing my husband 7 months ago. And it has been very, very hard for me, but I want to empower other women that you can live after losing someone that close to you. And I'm not saying that because my relationship was bad or any of that. And I'm not saying it was perfect either, but my husband was my rock. He was my everything. He was my best friend. He loved me and I loved him. And it was a very traumatic experience because I saw it happen and I loved him very much. But you can move on because I am able to move on. I'm not saying move on with somebody else. What I'm saying is move on past it for yourself. Because guess what? God loves you. And he is the one that you have to give it to. And I can't use both hands right now because I am holding my cell phone. But when I tell you that I was able to sit here and physically hold in front of me as if it was a package and say, God, I need you to take this. Please just take this from me. Then that was at the point in time that I was able to let go. Not because of me, not because of my own strength, but because of my faith and my belief in God. And it didn't happen that night, or that day, rather, in church when I did it. It did not happen at that moment. When it happened was when I asked God, and in his timing, he eventually lifted off the depression that I went through. He lifted off the anxiety, the ugly crying, the breakdowns. I'm not saying that I don't have my moments, because when you truly love someone and you truly miss them, there's not a day goes by that you don't think about that person. And true love never dies. They may not be here right now, but the love that you have for that person will never fade and never go away. So moving forward, my testimonies are not because of some crazy ego. I have a very self-conscious about my weight. So believe me, I'm not doing these videos for myself. I'm doing these videos because I want to reach, even if it was one woman, one man, one child, teenager, whatever. If I can reach one person and help them, in no matter what it is. And I'm not saying that I'm like this, great speaker or whatever. I'm just speaking off of my own experiences, the things that's helped me, my own testimonies, and I'm hoping that I can reach someone. So, and I'm not trying to push my religious beliefs on anyone either that is not religious, because that's not the type of person that I am. I'm just saying that that's helped me. And not all people heal in the same pace. There are people that I know that are still like boo-hoo crying and boo-hoo having traumatic episodes and not getting over it, or have turned to other outlets other than the things that I have turned to help me get through my pain and my suffering. But I'll go into that in another video. This video is just kind of touch base a little bit about why I'm doing this. So I'm doing this because I have an online group on my Facebook but there's not a lot of active members. So I feel like maybe I can take some of these videos and attach them to my group. And hopefully, not only, I don't want like followers or anything like that. Like, again, I'm just hoping that I can help someone, even if it's one person. Even if I say one little thing, it helps them, because there's many people has said things to me that has helped me. And I'm very, very fortunate to have such wonderful, beautiful friends that I've worked with, that have generated friendships that are not only friendships, but they're my family. And I'm going to embarrass a couple of them. And I know they're going to probably be mad at me, but it's okay. Even if it's for a day. The first person that I need to speak about is my best friend and sister, Carmen. The day of my husband's passing, she stayed the night with me. And not only one night, but several nights. And she saw me cry the most. So thank you, Carmen, for standing by my side, not only on that day, but on many other occasions that I will actually speak of in another video. But for right now, I'm just doing some really brief, quick thank yous. My friend and best friend and sister, Lori, thank you for also being here. And if no one knows, but they didn't find my husband for 3 days because he drowned in a lake. Lori was here when the detective came to my house. And if it wasn't hard for her, I would have been on my floor crying and screaming and kicking. But I was able to hold my composure and speak clearly and get my point across. Number 3 is my other wonderful best friend, Davon. Your soul is so beautiful. Your personality is just so beautiful. You have been that enlightenment for me. That person to be able to allow me to still, and I'm sorry guys if I get emotional, but have the strength to have a humor and to be authentic and be me and not be afraid to do those things. You have pushed me, and not knowing it, but you pushed me to do the things that I need to do in that format, being my authentic self. And I thank you for that. And I love you all 3 very, very much. My best friend from afar, Antoine, I love you so much, and you're always there no matter what, to listen to my rants. And just being the best friend that any girl could ask for, and never ever being anything else than that. And I love you for that. And he is also one of the great people that I will speak about when it comes to exercise and weight loss and the importance of being healthy, because he is a personal trainer. There are a couple other people that I want to talk about as well, but not in this video. I'm going to try to cut it under 10 minutes for this video tonight, but I just wanted to post something else, and then tomorrow I'll post something else again, until someone gets tired of me. So, again, I have been through so many things. Losing my husband wasn't the only traumatic experience I've experienced in my life, but it has been the worst and the last thing, if I would say. To me, it has been the worst. Some people may argue the fact with the other things that I will tell you about. But I just want to say God bless, good night. If you are in my life and you haven't even said one thing to me, I just want to say thank you, because your words, your time, everything has been more appreciated than anything. And if you know me, I live with my heart and my, I don't know, like I live with it on my arm, like my sleeve. Like I am just a very loving and caring person, and I get that from my mother. She's like, and my grandmother, like, they're the most beautiful women that I've ever met in my life. Like, they are just so caring and so loving, and I get that from them. And it is in my DNA, and I will not let someone change me. And there has been a traumatic experience that tested me to do so, but again, I did not let it change me, and I'll speak on that as well. So for right now, I am going past my 10 minutes, so I am just going to say goodnight to everyone, and please share my video. Please tell people about my YouTube channel. I am trying to hope that I can reach one person, one woman out there that has probably been through something, to give them hope that, guess what, you can get through this no matter what it is. You can get through it, and there are so many ways that you can get through it, and I will share them with you, and it's not bad things. A lot of people turn to really, really bad things that is really, really sad, and they do not take the time to heal properly and go through the process. That's the most important thing as well. If I was saying that I'm 100% healed completely, I would be lying to you. I lost my husband 7 months ago. He was my best friend. So I am not 100% healed. I attend grief share classes. There are a total of 13. I have only did one. Tomorrow night is my second one. So after that class is probably when I'm going to do my another video, or maybe before. I'll let you know. But in the meantime, good night and God bless. Mwah.